Hello, Reckoning7, and welcome back to Ultimate General American Revolution, where we're heading into what is episode 3, and I suppose will be our second stream on it. Revolution is just starting. Now, I did actually attempt to record another episode / do another stream, I think it was last week actually, and it was disastrous for more than one reason. So firstly, we learned something a little bit about the campaign. We're going to get less than 1 month of gameplay, and then we lost the entire campaign, so it definitely needed a restart. We did learn what is going to happen in probably about 2 weeks is that the campaign map is going to expand, and we get access to a bunch more areas to fight over. And more crucially, the British, who have been fairly passive so far, march out of Boston/Salem en masse and start to be a bit more active in securing locations and generally taking the fight to the Americans, which I think is a positive thing and make the campaign feel a little bit more alive. The downside, and what happened on our last time we tried to stream it, is I didn't know that was going to happen, and I had my army standing somewhere around about here, and then we just got absolutely swamped. Couldn't really disengage, and then I died. So my character died, and that was it. Campaign over. So fairly disastrous. I was going to just restart and do a little bit more on the same evening, and then my kids kicked off. So that whole thing got aborted after about 25 minutes. So yeah, not great. So we're back here doing it again. We now know roughly, well, at least what's going to happen enough to not completely suicide ourselves. Right now, our army is just coming back after having taken Fort Stevens, and we're on the way down to Newport to try and rest and recuperate and get some people and some ammo back. Now, we'll unpause things while I chat. The one thing I have noted and I have thought about is I only have one general at the minute, myself, the good old Riquan Valois, and so we only really control the troops in our immediate vicinity. And I've left quite a lot of troops as garrisons, and I don't know how sensible that is. Should I just be massing up my forces into like one giant army? I don't know. Again, that doesn't necessarily seem like the most sensible thing either. We've got a few missions on the go at the minute. So we need to construct production infrastructure at Hartford. Which I can tell you now isn't this blacksmith, so we'll investigate that afterwards. Recruiting house, which we haven't got queued up actually. Let's get that queued up. And then common defense. So if we go to our research, we should be able to start that. I believe it's... Oh, not quite. So I believe common defense is under you. It is. But we can't speed this up just yet. We can spend our stars on it. Give it a few more days. Now, I want to go into Newport because this seems to be where our supplies are coming in at the minute. Yeah. I did create another militia here with a cannon, but the problem is apparently we don't have enough cannons. I thought we had enough for a unit, but we didn't. So we're a little bit underpowered until we start producing them. I would like you guys all to pop in the garrison to get men and, importantly, provisions and morale and all that good stuff. So I'm definitely contemplating pulling some troops out of Middlesbrough, some troops out of Providence. I don't want to leave the places empty. I would quite like to give the British a bit of a fight. But I'm slightly worried that I'm going to be defeated in detail, essentially. Oh, that guy finally disappeared. Good. Okay, you're in the queue. How many men have we got here? Oh, none, actually. Have you got full ammo and provisions? No, why not? Newport does have ammo. Do you guys have troops? You've got 250 troops. Which would be enough to top these guys off. So what we could do, or either that or we pull back to Hartford and they've got loads of guys. So maybe let's take... guns for Black Market Network. Thank you very much. Let's take... I'll take these 450 men with the cannon. Yeah, I'll take the one with the cannon. Hope springs eternal. We'll come down towards Newport. Let's grab you and our regulars. We'll head out here. We will... Oh, I forgot to take my general out. And we'll form ourselves up into a bit of an army. And, oh, I realize you guys can't see a lot of where my head is. Hang on. I'm going to very quickly move my head over a bit. Scooch more. Annoyingly, because of the way the game capture works. Well, actually, the way game capture doesn't work, it's screen capture. I've got to hide it every time, lest I show you all the secret things that sit behind it. Okay, now we've got a bit of an army here. Let's group together. So that's 1,500 men. Let's head back to Hartford to get some more recruits to fill our ranks. Okay, we are busy repairing things. And again, the other question which perhaps one shouldn't have done is invested so much in the construction with all these places right beside Boston and Salem. But, you know, we got to learn these things as we go. Okay, we can spend 20 prestige to speed this up, and we will, because I would very much like to get this common defense done. So we have now constructed the blacksmith's house at Hartford, and we did think perhaps because it produces 0.5 production points, it counts as production infrastructure. But that is not true. Artisans have converted 100 or created 198 guns. Thank you very much. Although I don't seem short of civilian muskets at the moment. I will actually check out for any upgrades, because one of these units we might be able to increase. Right, you guys will pop into town. We'll have a look at you. Can we all fit? Will it just keep expanding? Maybe? I guess not. I guess there is a cap on garrisons. Oh no, it does keep expanding. Okay. So for the sake of things, let's get everyone inside. So you guys should now draw down the troops that we need. We did have a look and... Oh, I can actually even make you even bigger. That's good to know. And that's probably something I want to do, especially with my regulars. Yeah, let's do that. Can I? You need guys chunky. Ooh. Okay. Does cost money, supply, and... I don't know who those people are. Some of those guys. I don't see them as resource. Let's do this. I'm actually going to do it to all these units. We won't have enough men here to fill it out, but we can maybe start wandering around and attempting to get them from elsewhere. So we'll add these all in. So my regulars are nice and big. This militia, you can get bigger as well. So one of you is going to stay behind. We can just make this a big militia unit. Okay, so you're capped there. Cool. Okay, that's nice. I can get bigger units. I also wanted to check who has brown bests. You do. How many brown bests do I have? 664, you see. So I could maybe start outfitting another unit. I still need 109, and I don't want to maybe scrape the barrel completely dry. Let's do that. So you'll be half and half. Cool. Alright, we're about to drain 700 odd troops out of Hartford. But we will have a much tougher standing army, which I think is good. Redcoats have raided on Chelsea Creek. 580 more troops arriving in Boston. Not ideal. Not enough muskets. Why? Why, good sir? Arsenal 0. Something funny happened there, because it definitely said we had some. Alright, what I'll do is I'll take this unit where we just convert half of them, and I'll send them all back to civilian muskets. We'll see if that sorts this guy out. Still learning the finagly bits a little bit. We finished our research. Let's get common defense. 50 days, I'll take 43. Perfect. So a little bit of kind of build ourselves up here. No, you still don't seem happy about your situation. Okay. I mean, you guys are just going to move back to civilians, I'm afraid. Yes, we do not have enough guns. That is evident. But where we have you, for example, have people and you have guns, let's just stick in another chunk of troops to make some of these places a little bit tougher to take. You have people and guns. Especially the ones that aren't going anywhere. I'm not sure Leicester's going to live to tell the tale, but we'll see what we can do. Now, before I add people here, up in Fort Stevens, does Fort Stevens have? No, it does not. Providence does. You've already been added, been increased. And Newport absolutely will. Okay. We are embiggening where we can. I think this is good. Portsmouth, you have people, you have things. Again, I'll add you in. You have no... Well, you have a guy. He uses no picture. Okay. How's the army? The army's looking pretty good, but not there yet. Oh, we have drained the 700 men out of here. Where else do we have men? You get 500. 300. Another 300 there. Okay, let us go and head back to Newport and get those guys. And then we'll steal with 300 from Providence. And I think that will be everyone we need. You guys get out the garrison. Form up into an army and head back this way. Right, I won't spend another 20 points for increasing things because I need to keep some points around. We finished some constructions. A school in Middlesbrough, okay. And a town hall in Portsmouth. Oh, it's just repairing it. That's fine. Oh, looks like they've come from Middlesbrough. Why don't we go and have a look to see what size this force is? I mean, we've got 1,000 men there and another couple of thousand here. This might be a good one to inflict some damage upon the Reds. We shall have a look. Let's go up to time and a half. It's a little bit slow. Oh. That looks like we've been beaten back. Okay, let's go see, have a nosy what's going on here. I should have these two units should exist somewhere. Oh boy, hang on. Pause. 3,644 men. Okay, no, that's not going to go well. Wowzer, okay. See, that's what I mean when I said, yeah, bad things started happening. Okay, in that case, do we have a plan? Get into Providence and we'll steal the men we can. Hawk, can I control you? Potentially not. See if you can retreat to Leicester. And then they're spreading out a little bit. Okay, he's just going to get murdered. It would be good if we can kind of engage them in bits, but I'm not 100% convinced. At least we'll have a bigger garrison in Leicester, but again, if they roll 3,500 men towards us, I'm not sure that's a fight I want to take. Yeah, Middlesbrough was lost. Portsmouth was lost. Oh. Told you they got aggressive. Yeah, move you guys in prisoners, that's fine. I'm not doing that. Question is, England, what are you going to do? Okay, a whole bunch of diplomacy stuff. We are friendly with some people. There's lots more wars going on. I'm going to have a look. Recruiting house, good. In the diplomacy tab, which is one of these? Oh, foreign relations. I haven't got it. Need to establish chief intelligence officer. Oh, which I think was a gap. Yeah, we haven't done this yet. And we definitely need to. So whenever we get space, we'll look after that. We'll look to do that. Jesus. That's terrifying. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is take our fledgling army. And I think at least we're going to head north. Form you guys into an army. I'm not quite sure what that does for them. Imagine we just stroll into Boston. I mean, we absolutely could take it. I don't think we could keep it. Oh, you, sir, are supposed to be part of this army as well. But we might be able to head up and see what size of force we took with Portsmouth and whether that's one we want to hit. Or we ignore that completely and go after this objective. Fort Ticonderoga is under-defended and has large stores of artillery that could be useful. We've got 12 guns if we capture it. Could be a useful base of operations against the British in Canada, and if we don't capture it, we get a penalty of 15 reputation. So, where is that? Well, this is the map which has now been expanded. At least we have another naval base after Portsmouth fell. Is this ours? Theirs? Presumably it's theirs. Here, this is what we need to capture. There's also Fort Saratoga on the way, and Fort Frederick up here. I think our plan is actually going to be to take my 2,500 men, which is, I think, is a sizable force, and then see if we can't swing up this valley and take Fort Saratoga. So we're actually going to head towards probably New Haven for a start. Which does make me feel a little bit nervous about everything that's happening down here. Yeah, and only I have no commanders still. Not all factories or shipyards used. That's probably because we've got a few more. Okay, well, let's have a look at that. No, that's not one. Look in. Where's my production? Production. Is it ships? Okay, we're not building ships. Try and build me a couple of them. I currently have one ship down here, which isn't doing a whole lot, to be fair. How are you guys doing for supplies? Okay, you've got no people, but you've got ammo and provision. You've got a little bit of ammo provision. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. I do worry about how little people I have in those places, but we'll see what we can do. A bunch of tensions. Okay, Simon Jones, a notorious robber recognized for his unconventional heists. You would like to join us. We get an officer, but we lose 10 reputation. I'm willing to spend that. I'm so officer poor right now. And in fact, I'd like to just create another officer pretty much straight away. Slightly tempted to do it in Providence and get another 600 unit of militia stationed here. Not that I have 600 men to support that. I could do it in Hartford. You have plenty of men. Let's do that. Let's raise a militia regiment under Mr. Johns. And yeah, just standard militia because it's all I've got. Great. Nice fat stack of units. You don't need time to upgrade. I don't have that many bricks and things, so we'll hold off building things, although somewhere back here. Could I get a recruiting house? I can. Okay, let's build that. These recruiting houses I feel like are useful. And then the question is, I want to add on to my army, which would give us probably some region of 3k men. It might not be terrible, because I'm going to have to leave, presumably, at least a militia behind to defend Fort Saratoga. I don't know why I'm struggling with that word. So let's go for that. Technically, we can raise 3 more units. Haven't got the units to raise, but there we go. Let's see how quickly you get reinforced. Whether you're going to be ready in time to come with us.
Keep moving.
You guys keep heading down towards New Haven. Oh, you're fully stocked. Excellent. You come join the army. Right, no one else seems to be under pressure right now, which is positive.
Push through.
Join the army. Provisions are good, ammo's good. I don't really need to stop in New Haven, so let's keep heading west. Keep the speed up a little bit. Well, I think we'll just make a straight shot for the fort. Technically, we have 90 days to do it, but this scares me, so that's something productive we can do. Get our boys another win. Exhausted? Do we have to stop and rest? Morale condition. Yeah, perhaps we do. Okay. It's not just, there's no just like halt command. Right, come here. Stand for a little bit, we'll get our condition back, and then we'll have to march off again. May have got it back quicker if we joined towns. Wish it gave me kind of an average condition here, to be honest. Yeah, alright, we'll hold fire, we'll get our condition back, and we'll head off again. Port Stevens still being repaired. Oh yeah, Portsmouth is gone. Kingston, let's throw a recruiting house at you as well. Oh, I never built that port production infrastructure, which we think might be something like this stuff. I'm short of bricks. Broderie Hotales and Company is coordinating interests of Spain and France. We want weapons, ammunition, or guns. I mean, I'm okay. I don't know what kind of weapons these are. Civilian muskets. I feel like I've got civilian muskets. Give me ammunition for just now, please. Okay, you guys are all fit and healthy again. Let's get off on our march. So if I just do this, does it work? Yeah. Much the same as box selecting it, to be honest. Right, because we have the people here, let's expand, and we have the guns and whatnot. So we have as many roadblocks for the British as we can. Actually, you've got enough to expand one dot. And again, might be sensible just to, like, abandon places and congregate my forces. You may be under attack. 996, or are you just slowly replenishing? That's probably it. Ah, hey, Eddie's, how's it going? Good to see you again. Alright, let's go double speed. Oh, Bennington can... I was going to say get a recruit house, but that's not what we're after. I'm going to get one of these production things. Alright, let's see if we can march up this side of the river, and we'll maybe take a rest when we get there. There is only one ship here. Oh, no, there's two. Wouldn't mind trying to get a little bit of a fleet to try and at least challenge some of this British sea nonsense, because it's hindering our supplies. Oh, have I ranked up? I have, somehow. Oh, hang on. Hello. I know we're going to be tired, but let's see if we can't capture these Brits. We massively outnumber them. What's happened here? Not enough resources for production. We're missing iron and wood. Okay. There's not a lot I can do about that. And let's get ourselves an upgrade while we're here. So we have an option of logistics, more ammo, trainer, more experience, that might be good, or move speed. Oh, these are all pretty good. I like experience, but I do like move speed as well. I think we're going to go for that. Movement for the win. Right, yes, got him. He's attempting to flee. He's managing to flee. A little bit gamey, but he will be caught by the edge of the map. And I know we're exhausted, but we're going to fight this fight and then deal with them. The Rhode Island General Assembly passed a resolution to establish Navy. Cool. Right, what else we've got going up here? I can speed things up, but I don't really want to. Not all factories should reduce, but that's because I don't have enough stuff, so it's kind of fine. Recruiting house done. Navy Department. And do I have... Not established yet, fine. Maybe worth going into a tactical fight for this. We'll see. We'll try it. If we can catch them without them running away, we might just kind of knock them out of the game, rather than chase them through the mountains. And I want to get into a little bit of a tactical battle. Okay, well, this could be tricky. We'll give it a go. As in, not the fight, but making sure they don't just run away at first contact. Right, they're just lined up there. We do have some cannons. Let's stick them there. You guys can go to the front. You boys, I think I'm going to try and do a bit of a flank with. I do like these bigger units. This feels good. You can just come and support my main line. And I am where? Miles away. Get to the front. Yeah, everyone's knackered, which is not going to be helpful. I'm going to see if I can get you guys over there. Nah, I'm not going to advance and hope that they come forward. I don't know if there is a point on the map. Usually there's a control point which can help the behavior, but I don't see one. Yeah, I know we're exhausted, but actually standing still will help. Because we will recover our condition much faster in the tactical battle than you do on the map. These guys don't have much luck though. Alright, let's keep speed up and see if the Brits appear. Now if they're just standing still, I'm also okay with that. Because they just ran away. Meh. Merde. Okay. They are now routed though. Charge forward. I'm not sure there's much we're going to be able to do about it. We're just going to chase them back towards the fort. Okay. We shall just stand where we are. Recover these supplies, get our condition back, and then move on. You guys, I think I want to have discipline. Did I not take? It did not take. Discipline, please. We not capturing this supplies? Or can we just not see the circle? Alright. Good-ish. Bricks. We have some bricks. Okay, we've got 10 days for this whole production infrastructure thing. So I think it might be like this stuff it's talking about. But it's not super clear. Let's go for rum? Rum. Why not? We'll build some rum. How's our loyalty actually? Here's... Oh, New York. Okay. Oh, you're not very loyal, Bennington. Definitely do with a bit of a loyalty boost somewhere. I haven't even built the recruiting place here. That's because I've got any bricks. Definitely more bricks. Okay, conditions recovering slowly. Let's go double speed. You guys haven't pushed out further, which is good. Interesting to see how the British campaign plays. We're losing a few men here and there, which is to be expected, kind of attrition and whatnot. There's not much in the way of recruits in these places, but so we'll just leave them be. Okay. let us march on Fort Saratoga. Might be worth it a wee pause before we cross the river. Oh, hello. You natives? You are natives. Cool. Everyone's conditions okay. 1,500 men? Oh, this could be a tricky fight. Excellent. Let's make sure everyone's in tip-top condition. And then we'll give it a go. Fight him. Why can I not turn that into an actual battle? Okay, fine. They've suicided a unit into me. Quickly steal supplies and then we'll take the fort with 500 less men. 3 naval guns. Thank you very much. There we go. And we'll fight this one. Battle! I thought it was going to crash on me. Okay, we shall start. Right, we need to take... Well, that's a chunky fort. So we're going to have to kind of storm these ramparts. We want to go kind of in column format. Actually, I mean, realistically, I want to spend a bit of time and effort walking around to this part of the castle, to be honest. Although we're going to be under constant gunnery fire, so that's maybe not the best thing to do. Okay, this one could be a bloody affair. What have we got? Okay, our main forces are kind of over here. Let's get you guys lined up in a bit of a column. Maybe not super close because, you know, cannons. There was Jacob. So we've got our kind of... We've got a militia, which I think I'll put you a bit further forward. And then we've got Owen there. So who's our big, beefy, chargy boys? Hang on. Why do none of you have upgrades? Okay, you're definitely shooty people because you've got the brown besses. That might just be a bug because we've given them. Which probably means manning here, I think, is my fisticuffs man. So you're the one I want to line up to try and storm the ramparts. Yeah, okay. We shall see how this goes. Advance. Advance. Annoyingly, you're going to change formation, right? Come on. Why can't I click it? You good, right? Ours for taken, boys. Now, the advantage we have is because they're defending the whole fort, we should be able to kind of pour mass fire on single areas. And because the AI is an idiot, it's moving its guns around. Okay, good. Right, you just move up straight up and engage. Likewise. I'm not sure why they're sending 30 men out to death, but let's not knock a gift horse in the mouth. see if you can't take that position. I'm going to send one of you slightly further around. And you can go with them. And then our fighty boys here, turns out, aren't going to be the ones to storm. Actually, that's not true. I could get you guys in here. Give them smoke. Really, unlimber. That's what I was looking for. Okay, they have shattered. That's good. I want a few volleys into these guys. And then we're going to get one of Manning's brigades who's in the wrong place, but it's okay. You can charge up there, Manning. And then your job's going to be charge up here. Have at them! That's good. Excellent. Oh, yeah, we'll steal you. Now you're in a tricky place, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if you can warm up against them. You, good sir, needs to keep moving around. You're gonna come in behind. Yeah, they're right. Which is fair. They were under attack from a lot of directions. Right, you're going to charge up. Take this position if you can. We're just going to take this. We're not going to do more charging. Likewise, we're going to move up and we're going to take them. Start nullifying some of their defenses at least. Okay, don't shoot your own men in melee, please. Actually, we can get 2 layers here, increase our areas of fire. Oh, they lost. They routed. Alright, next unit in. Oh. Okay, they've broken. This is good. Our way into the castle. Who surrendered? Outrageous. Right. We're fighting piecemeal here, which is always a disaster. You guys are blocked. Can you shoot them from where you are? No? Okay. Okay, they're right. Perfect. How are we doing? We are in control. Losses might be a little bit unpleasant. Don't shoot the prisoners. They're not loving life and will break soon. Let's see if we can clear those guys out. Oh, we have done. Okay, now we're going to get in behind them. Excellent. This should be a cakewalk from here on out. They will surrender, presumably. There we go. We're going to get on the walls, and everyone's going to break now. Huzzah! Haha! Few hundred men leave. Loss is probably worse there. No, actually. 200. I suppose when they started to crumble, they took much heavier losses. Nice. Couple of guns. Good. That was a good victory. Definitely made easier by that 500-man unit coming out beforehand, but I'll take it. Oh, I shouldn't slurp my tea. How very rude. Right, off they go, presumably to the other fort. We will put... well, is everyone going? No, we'll just put Ramsey in as a garrison. We haven't taken the fort yet? Oh, yeah. Good. 3 days left? Okay, that'll complete for this, so we'll know one way or the other. We've taken the fort, we've got given our gifts. Our gifts! Okay, 10 reputation, which is nice. A surprise attack. And we get 7 artillery pieces. I'll have to look which ones those are. Right. What else is going to appear? Projects. We would like an intelligence department, please. Okay, only he can do it. And we're doing this blooming defense one. Fine. Get some more iron. Oh, we could get more officers. Please. Yes, let's do that. That's an important one. So you, sir, can get into the fort. Now, will you get more guns? What guns have we got? Yeah, okay. We have... okay. We'll give you 4-pounders because it's better than nothing. You guys in the army, we will need to refresh ourselves. Fort level 3, that's probably going to be... hang on. That's the one we want to take. Okay, we are not done yet. Anyone got any reasonable number of recruits? No. Alright, do you know what I'm going to do? It's actually, I'm going to take you, you get out the fort. Albany here. I need your men to protect the fort for me. And this army... it's going to come down. Kingston, is that far enough? No. Do I really want to come all the way down to New Haven to recruit 200 men? I think we're going to have to, you know. Well, do you know what? Let's take a look north to see how undefended this undefended fort is. Meanwhile, you've leveled up. You can also have some willpower. Discipline, whatever it is. Yeah, you guys... well, no, you can hold there. No one's going to get into the fort immediately behind us. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, we've done that now. It can go... we've made a capital in Leicester, which is good, provided it doesn't fall. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff. We've captured a fort. And... we've been informed that our unit, the 70th Regiment of Foot, commanded by Percy McKinley, was found dead near Inham's 3rd Connecticut. What? Wrong button. I want to look at my details. Am I missing? No, 44666. Okay. I'll need to pay attention to that next time. I'm not sure what it's trying to tell me. Okay, there's 1,500 men here. Which I think we could probably take. Let's have a quick rest, get condition up to max, and then we'll push it on the fort. The shipping activities of the road have been significantly disrupted by frigates, and 2 merchant vessels have been armed and converted into fast, small warships. Nice! Mars and Scorpion. Alright, well, let's go see where they are. Aha! Aha! Okay, we now have Obedient the Mars and the USS Scorpion. So can we turn you into a fleet? We can. What kind of ships are these? We do not know. Shall we get our navy sunk? Let's give it a go. I'm interested to kind of sally out a little bit and see what's what. Actually, if we could capture him on his own, 3v1 sounds good. Although there's a 3er there I don't like the look of. Now there's 2 ships. We'll go after them. Meanwhile... are we fighting? We are. Oh! Where did they come from? Oh, they're much bigger ships than I am. Okay, run away. Sail away if you can. Good. We'll have to do something else with you. British forces launched a well-coordinated campaign down Lake Champlain from Canada, and they gained 1,300 troops. Oh! Oh, God. Right, well, let's get after this fort before they get here. Oh, they're doing the thing again, which I'm okay with. We'll fight Bennett. And actually, we fight him here. Presumably, he won't be in the fort. Let's find out. They are in the fort, but not all of them. Interesting. Which is fair, because that's how they were on the map. So, credit to the developers. That's a sensible outcome. Ooh, this looks awful. And on that note of foreboding, we're going to leave this episode here. So you'll have to join us in the next one, see if we can't crack the nut that is that tough-looking little fort in front of us. But overall, I think the campaign's progressing well. We've definitely had to take a little bit of a backseat against the British along the coast, as they are far too strong for us, and I certainly get the feel of being that kind of underdog, the under-equipped, the ill-trained army, are really against the behemoth that is the Brits. And that's good. I think that's how the campaign should feel. Provides a little bit of a challenge and gives us something we're going to have to work on a little bit of time rather than just kind of steamroll them back into the sea. Whether we manage to do that will remains to be seen, and you'll have to join us in future episodes to see how we get on. But as ever, thanks for joining in this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!